Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's getting cold and windy. Hopefully this helps and this helps to block out the wind and to feel warmer. Behind me you see this incredible castle that you already probably recognize, and to those of you who challenge my English, fairly so, very fairly so, because it's sometimes an absolute disaster, I will challenge you today to say this name in Polish. Zamek Książąt Pomorskich. Here we go. What I have for you today. I have three topics. The first one is the one that is the title of this video. Who are the guardians of Poland? You might think those are some angelic guardians, those are some galactic guardians. But no, not in this case. However, I believe the other two are as well, but it's on the very different level of frequency. This will be before the end of this video, so I will answer this. Who are the guardians of Poland? Then some updates about discrepancies in the parliamentary elections that just took place in Poland. What's new, everyone? Deja vu from 2020 of United States presidential election. What's new? Discrepancies? Really? So we're gonna have some numbers here, but I will start with someone who you are very familiar with, most of you, and that is Mark Brzeziński, who you know is the son of Zbigniew Brzeziński and brother of Mika Brzeziński. Actually, in Polish we will say Mika Brzezińska, since we changed the last name. For example, Monika Lewińska, you say Monika Lewiński, Monika Lewińska. That's how we say in Polish. Side note here. So why I'm talking about Brzeziński? He gave an interview yesterday and he made some statements about the relations between Poland and the US. But in this article, and I will tell you his words, but in this article there is a part that I find very informative and very important, and I want to read this to you because it gives a lot of info. So, Mark Brzeziński, the son of Zbigniew Brzeziński. The United States, this is the statement, this is the info from the article. The United States is one of the most important economic partners for Poland. Trade between the two countries has been growing steadily and in 2022 reached a record value of $127.2 billion. A recent report by the Warsaw School of Economics and the American Chamber of Commerce in Poland also showed that the value of American investments in Poland at the end of 2021 amounted to $26.1 billion, which is equivalent to 4.1 of Polish GDP. I say it again because here is the key point. $26.1 billion, which is 4.1% of Polish GDP, according to all foreign investments on the local market. The value of assets of American companies in Poland is estimated at nearly $59 billion. These are 1,567 companies owned by American investors operating on the local market, which create 327,000 jobs. So you have those numbers. Before I go to Brzeziński's words, this 26.1 billion, which is equivalent to 4.1% of Polish GDP, isn't it all of it went to buy the military equipment? Pretty much? No? Now Brzeziński, he said this: instead of reducing the dynamics of economic cooperation between Poland and the US in the face of the war in Ukraine, these relations became even more intense. He pointed out that both countries are currently tightening their cooperation not only in the area of defense, but also in the field of energy. It is in this sector that we can expect an intense development of Polish-American contracts. This energy transition that Poland is facing might attract American capital. That's what he said, and what that means, well, no more energy from Russia first, second, nuclear plants in Poland, and there you have it. That's how the future looks like, but I will tell you, don't worry, because we have the guardians of Poland watching over this. Ha ha ha. This is still not the article now. Now, what's happening with the shenanigans with the numbers? So, there are protests. The first election and referendum protests are submitted to the Supreme Court of Poland. On Thursday, which is yesterday, 15 protests related to the parliamentary elections and 30 protests against the validity of the referendum were recorded in the Supreme Court. In Polonia, the deadline for filing protests is 25th of October this year. So what we have today? 5 more days. In total, 17 protests, I like this number, 17. 17 protests have been received, 12 related to the parliamentary election and 5 related to referendum. There you have it. And my last very anticipated topic is, who are the guardians? Let me find the right page. Okay. Not a joke. Not at all. This is all recorded. Akashic records already. This is what the one and only Pinocchio Morawiecki has said yesterday. Morawiecki has spoken. First time after the elections, the shenanigans of the elections. He spoken, and when he opened his mouth, he said this: the battle for Poland continues. Regardless of the turn of events related to the recent elections, Law and Justice will be the guardian of workers' rights. It will also be the guardians of social and family policy. Now you know who are the guardians of Poland. We will not allow ourselves to be taken away from the achievements of modernity which have changed our country immensely. The battle for Poland is going on, and it will continue for many years, many decades. Here's the scary part, no? This battle will continue for many years and many decades ahead of us. We are facing the people of solidarity to defend what has been achieved in recent years. I must also mention that the threat related to the plans for centralization and federalization in Europe is very, very serious. We have a week before the vote in the European Parliament on certain treaty changes which are to take away the competences of the member state in many aspects. Under the guise of the federalization, Poland is being stripped out of our sovereignty. And who said it? The major guardian of Poland and the WEF. Is he graduate? I think he graduated, or some training, some course, some online course. I don't know how WEF teaches. There are different stages, different levels, and if you are a guardian, you might have a super duper extra intense rapido speed course to catch up with the speed of this universe and this planet, so you can be a guardian, no? Well, there you have, guys. This is what's going on in Poland currently. Don't you worry, we have the guardian angels that are watching from above over the guardians of Poland, because in those we can put our hopes, not in the lower ones, reptilian creatures or whatever it is, low frequency beings. Very windy. I will end this video here. All the links you find, as always, in the description box down below this video. Please join me on Locals and follow me on Instagram as well. My mailing list is a great place to sign up there, because if anything changes you will be updated right away. And yeah, if you would like to support my work, you can become the member of this channel or buy me a coffee that will be used for my trip to China when that happens. Lots of love, everyone, and remember, we are the leading edge and we are saving humanity. Bye everyone, I see you tomorrow.